just turn the whole thing. We were sitting together. Where'd you go?
I wanted you
to
start.
Know,
I always start your videos.
Are you going to be salty like you were in our last video? Or
I was not.
Are you feeling
you mean from last week?
Yeah.
I was not salty.
Yes.
I was being very respectful to you because
I think you were a little salty.
I wanted you to have the respect of having your own video. So go for it. Take it away, lady.
Thank you, but I thought we were a team.
No, go ahead.
We did everything together.
Go ahead.
You know what? Next time I'm just not gonna speak with you.
Oh, it's fine. I'll just start. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another Lexloveslos, whatever.
That's our vlogs.
It's so late.
It's a blend.
We had an awesome night tonight.
Do you know where we were tonight?
Yes, on the. I mean, is this weird? Because I feel like
we kind of like fanboy over this, fanboy over this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, not in like a bad way, but like I really admire these people and I respect them so much. And
they're one of the reasons why we're doing
this whole sailing thing. Yeah. So we started following this couple a long time ago, called Sailing the Vagabond, Riley and Elena, and man, it just happened by the grace of God to be. She messaged Alexa and was like, "Hey, we're here." And and I was like, well, we're
the boat
here.
that pulled up,
and
there was right over there.
1,000 yards that way. Like, boom.
Awesome.
1,000 yards, right?
So awesome. But anyway, we got to spend the night with them.
We finally got to meet them after a handful of years. And we had dinner with them tonight. And they're just some genuine, cool people. You just never know what you're going to get.
They're awesome. They're really, really awesome. And they are as fun and rad in person as they are in all of the videos that they make, and their kids are so cute.
Yeah. If you like sailing channels,
check them out.
Check them out. Sailing the Vagabond. They got a bajillion followers. They're incredible. Their content is top notch, beautiful. I mean, you can watch it and you escape to another reality, and you're just like, this is great.
Listen, I met them. Now my bucket list, I gotta meet Sailing Zatara, and I'm good. Like, wrap me up. Is that
your YouTube bucket list?
Those are my YouTube bucket list.
Well, you know what? I was talking to Riley, and I was like, dude, he was telling me about like some of these collabs that he's doing with people, and they're coming on the boat, and I thought, man, we gotta find, like as we build up our YouTube again and finally get back into it. After all these years of just neglecting it, he was like find other families who are adventurous and like do cool stuff and do collabs with them. And I'm like, dude, that's so cool.
And have fun.
Like, just like go on. Okay, find somebody and comment below if there are some families that you guys watch on YouTube who you think we would do well with, and invite them on the boat. And
you know what's more interesting? Find a family who's nothing like you.
Okay.
Like maybe one that you butt heads with.
Okay.
And then go out to the open ocean and just see what happens. It's kind of like Hunger Games.
It's like Hunger Games.
No, I'm sorry.
Two families.
Let me create drama. It's the drama. It's the isn't that what they do on
reality shows?
Reality shows.
Yeah.
They're like, let's find people who clearly will hate each other.
Well, like imagine, can you imagine like they're literally doing like auditions for like The Bachelor. And the guy's like, I hate airline pilots. And the next guy is like, I'm an airline pilot. I'm an airline pilot. And you're just like, oh, this is gonna be good.
It's terrible. But yes, that's what I was trying to recreate. But I don't really want to recreate it.
Yeah, no. Do you want to address just quickly, just like all the stuff that went down this week?
Oh yes, we addressed it in Carlos's channel. Sorry if yours is like a Debbie Downer because I brought.
No. Just like a quick little recap.
Quick recap.
We had an incident. Anyways, moving on.
We had a really crappy Friday. I was getting the kids ready for bed, and I shut the bathroom door, and they're really heavy doors, and they all have like little locks on them.
I wouldn't say heavy, but they're like nice wooden. They're solid doors.
They're solid crappy doors.
They're not crappy. They're beautiful.
Crappy. After what happened, that specific door is a crappy door.
I couldn't go in there for like the first 2 days. Now we're cracking jokes because it's just like we gotta get out of it. Like it's happened.
And I shut my son's finger in the door, and
pretty bad.
It cut his finger off.
Not the whole finger. It's just the tip of his middle.
Knuckle.
Like right under the nail. And his hands are so little, and just oh my gosh! And there was no way to get it back on. But we came together as a family like no other. And that night was one night, October 15th. the day we closed on the boat and the day that happened to Kingston. We'll never forget that day. But it really made us. It really put into perspective how much we love our kids. Like, just that night, Ocean was a champ. I mean, he was freaked out a little bit, but we all had. It was like 10 o'clock. We all had to get in the car. We had to go to the hospital, and everybody just rallied as a family, which was so cool. I mean, even Rio, like, this one didn't wake up. She stayed in the car the whole time, didn't wake up at all. And Kingston was a champion, and he's still, like, it's like it never happened. This kid is still doing, like, somersaults
I think
on the
that's
trampoline in the front. And I'm like, dude,
like,
you got to take care of your hand.
Thank God he is responding the way that he is. First off, if
I
that
wouldn't.
happened to any of us, we would not be playing the next day. We would not be running around the way he is. We'd be just like
In bed.
Oh, my finger,
I
my
need
finger,
to
my finger.
lay in bed and watch Squid
But-
Game. I haven't seen it yet. Squid Game. Just watch it.
But I have to say, like, it has been super, super helpful for our hearts because, like, as parents, when you see your baby hurt, you'd much rather it be you. You don't want to see your kids suffer. You don't want to see them get hurt. So, like, when they're in pain, you're just like, oh my gosh, praying the pain away and just doing anything you can to make it stop. And the fact that he's not showing signs of pain and that he is still playing and acting like himself, it's allowed our hearts to heal a lot faster because it was so traumatic for all of us, and it was just gnarly. It was a bad Friday, but we learned a lot. We are much closer together now. I mean, we already were so close, but
And
we're
I
even
mean,
closer.
it was a door. Like, it could that could have happened anywhere, anytime. I'm thankful it wasn't like, oh, the winch or a line or something, because then it's like, the boat.
Because then it's like the boat's fault, but this was just...
Well, what do you mean the boat? I mean,
Well, yeah.
at the end of the day, we are the ones responsible because we're the parents.
Yeah.
But
It just...
it's just a crappy situation, and thank you all for all your prayers and all your message and everything, and we're doing all right. I mean, yeah. I think Kings is doing better than all of us.
But besides that, the kids are thriving on this boat. They're doing so well. They get to fish every day. Literally, they went to bed so late tonight because we were all hanging out with Riley and Elena. But when we got back, there were these huge fish behind this other boat at the tarpon.
Tarpon. Oh my
these
gosh.
like huge fish.
And we're trying to catch
We're
them.
not actually going to catch
We
them.
were
but I
trying to
just wanted
catch them
see
with
what
like
happened.
with Ocean and Kings' like little rod, like 2-pound line. I'm like, this is not gonna end well. If you hook one, the whole thing's gonna go.
No, we just had fun though. We were fishing, and then they even caught like these tiny little fish, and it's just things like that adventures are just so fun. And I just remember growing up, falling asleep on the dock at night fishing at my grandma's and doing the same thing with my cousins in Louisiana, and just those are the memories I want my kids to have.
We don't want them to be afraid of getting out and doing stuff.
Yep.
Because I think it's so easy to get comfortable staying home. It's so easy to get comfortable in your routine and doing the same thing over and over again.
Because you feel safe.
Yeah, because you feel safe. And, I just think, especially in the climate that we're in right now, it's like, get out there.
I want to live.
Live. Do something. Do something that's going to make you happy. This whole boat thing was my crazy idea for years and years and years. And, I think with everything that's going on in the world, we just said, hey, we're in a position right now to make this happen. We should just do it, because if we don't get the opportunity, like we said, in 10 years or 15 years, whatever it is, I mean, I like to say that that I'd regret it, but I'd regret not being able to do that.
No, and I'm sorry. I will never... Our kids are just thriving so much. These like bonding moments we get to experience with them.
They have not complained once about being on the boat.
It's been so fun.
I mean, granted, it is a 60-foot boat. Like we do have
a huge
space.
Boat. It's really
we
bad.
do have space. It's a catamaran, so it's wide. But they have not complained. I mean, they're used to running around naked in Hawaii all the time. Not complained.
Well, they're still running around naked here. We're trying to put clothes on them.
Dude, you gotta put clothes on the people around here, little kinks, and you got.
They're getting better. They're getting a lot better.
And then he refuses to go to the bathroom in the head, so he just literally goes to the side of the boat. The other side of the boat. I'm like, you can't.
Yeah, this isn't the backyard on island.
It's okay.
We're retraining. We're retraining.
But yeah, no, super crazy week. I hope you guys had a great week. It's been wild for us, but we're excited to see what these next 7 days have for us. and to see what lessons God has in store. So if we could leave with one thing, I'll just say it's what I felt like God was teaching us through this whole incident, was just that we have to be prepared for anything, emotionally, medically,
but most of all,
and then spiritually. So I think the last few weeks we've definitely been busy, and it's very easy to get busy and do stuff, and and then you have kids, and then you have each other, and then like Alexa and I are like the biggest people pleasers you could ever imagine. God, please work on us.
Yeah.
But then we're dealing with all that too, and then the one person that we neglect is God, and then when something like that happens, you almost go into this frenzy because you don't know what to do, and after it all happened and we were digesting and really processing it that evening, we had a little bit of an emotional moment, and we were just we were stuck because we didn't know where to turn, and we had to stop and go, oh my gosh, God, look, we have been so emotionally distant from you and spiritually distant from you these last 3 weeks. So we started praying. We're just like praying over each other. We called our friend. We started praying, and I kept feeling like we need to always be spiritually prepared for anything, and that only comes from developing your relationship with God. So I don't know if I'm speaking to somebody out there. I don't know.
Look, we all go through seasons where you're busier, or like as moms, like we're just overwhelmed with kids and all this stuff. But that relationship with God is such a safety net. It's such a freedom. It's such a peace, especially when accidents happen, or when like there's just so much in life that you just can't control. So many things are out of our control, and having that relationship just brings so much peace to your life. And when things happen, that peace will be able to remain because you have God. And so
Amen.
It was a very good reality check, I would say.
Crazy.
I don't know if that makes sense.
Makes sense.
I'm tired.
We're exhausted. But it's going to be a great week. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. I think next week we'll probably do some Q&As, because I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear any prayer reports, prayer requests. Just shoot them down in the comments. And I love seeing you guys pray for one another. That's super cool. So let's keep this community solid. And Cross Your Heart is actually going to be going live very soon. And
I've been saying that for a whole year.
No, John sent me all this stuff today.
Stop it.
Yeah. I haven't even looked at it.
I didn't even know.
The new site
I'm
and
literally
everything.
finding out right now.
Yeah. And then all the crosses will be going up, and it's going to be exciting. Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Well, much love. God bless. And as always, guys, ciao. Never. We'll see you on the next one.